Kevin and Cola again for Kinesis Connection and KO Fit. We're going to teach you a little bit about running and the human gait today, and what happens from your ankles, knees, hips, all the way up when you're going for a jog or just walking around, okay? So the biggest problem that I usually see with runners, or especially beginning runners, is that they heel strike too much. What Cola's going to show you here is that when you heel strike too much, it means you're landing with your heel way before you should land on your heel, okay? The foot is supposed to pronate a little bit, which I'll show you here, which means it's going to fall in a little bit. That's naturally how your foot is supposed to act as you move through your running stance, your running gait, okay? But when you heel strike too much, it starts to pronate way too early, okay? When this happens, you can see what happens to the knee, falls in, this angle through your hip is going to get shorter. That's why you see a lot of IT band problems, a lot of piriformis syndrome problems with a lot of runners who run long distance, that kind of thing, okay? So the biggest advice I can probably give anybody that's starting to run is to run a little more flat-footed, okay? It's going to feel like you're running on your toes, but you're probably not. Heel strike to a minimum. That way your foot will still pronate a little bit, but not too much, and you can keep everything, go ahead and turn this way again. You can keep everything in line from your ankle, knee, hip, up the chain. Okay? Let's go ahead and show you guys how to run exactly. I'll coach you through the treadmill and we can go from there. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to try and coach you guys through the proper technique for running on long distance for the most part. You can see when Cole is walking here, that's that she's striking with her heels first, which is very, very normal. That's perfect. When you pick the speed up a little bit more, you're going to want to do the same thing, okay? And I want you to think about is landing a little more flat-footed, keeping your feet underneath you rather than in front of you. When your foot lands in front of you, all it's going to do is slow you down. It's going to send a little shockwave up the system. We don't want that, okay? Good. So that's the lower half. Upper half is going to be nice and tall, chest up. And you're going to think about pushing through your hips, through your glutes, as usual, okay? Good, Cole, that's pretty good. Now, a little more flat-footed. Good. You can shorten your strides a little bit, that's completely fine. Stay nice and tall. Good, go a little faster now, a little faster. There you go. Good. So you can see that she's heel striking a little tiny bit, that's fine. It's not excessive, which is what we're trying to look for, okay? You see when she lands with her ankles, they're right under her knees, and she's pushing straight back through her hips here. Good. Now when you get it going a little faster, you can end up leaning forward a little bit, let gravity help you out a little bit as well, but don't worry about that right now. The biggest thing you can worry about when you're starting to run is just landing flat-footed and working through your glutes, okay? Try and take your knees out of it, strong hips, landing more flat-footed, staying nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Good, cool.